Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hayakum Allah. Our beloved community, students, faculty, and staff of the NYUAD family. Shukran. Thank you for not only joining us for the New York University of Abu Dhabi's commemoration of the historic UAE's 50th National Day, but also for joining us on this journey towards the creation of the next chapters of the Emirati legacy. This is Maha Mohamed, class of 2023, your host today. We are standing here to honor and celebrate the nation that has exhibited an immense sense of generosity, care, and opportunity, inspiring each one of us to exist beyond the now and innovating as we reach unprecedented heights together. More than this, we are here to understand what marks the past 50 years of UAE since its historic decision to stand united amidst a conflicted climate in 1971. Today, we look back and reflect on that journey, the journey that our late founding fathers envisioned for this nation, the powerful and mindful decision they made to build beyond certain resources, to compose the current DNA of stability and success that we thrive upon. Today we call on their past legacies to build our futures, honoring their memories of purpose. The UAE has and will always be about possibilities that can be created by imagining a future filled with collective good based on ambition, knowledge, and mindful leadership. Our nation taught us that leadership is a decision that foresees the future, turning any challenge that may arise into a collective opportunity. Our pursuits go beyond the moon to create a long-lasting legacy of dedication and purpose representative of the UAE vision of our founders. Our Golden Jubilee sets a crystal clean scene for an impactful 50 years to come with strong resolution, determination, and having the lessons of our journey thus far engraved in our minds. As Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the United Arab Emirates and ruler of the Emirate of Dubai said, "We are proud of our past and our present, and we face our future with unflagging determination." The UAE has always been a welcoming, inclusive home of opportunity for its diverse fabric, with a vision centered around unity, diversity, peaceful growth, and common development. This nation is a melting pot of the human qualities, traditions, tenacious talents, and innovations of a myriad of cultures. It is in the UAE where the old meets the new in momentous ways, paving the way for agile and accelerated growth, culminating into a future that serves the greater good. Our celebration today is a personal one. It is a celebration of what the UAE has offered each and every one of us, giving us the roadmap towards a soft diplomacy of impact and the prospect of sharing this precious legacy of collective prosperity. Let this celebration be a letter of gratitude for this land, for its people, and for its leaders. Thank you for investing in us and for putting your faith in us to build a better future, not only for this land, but for the citizens of the world.
Salam alaikum and welcome everyone. I am delighted to unveil NYU Abu Dhabi's celebration of the UAE National Day. Today marks the beginning of our 10-day commemoration of 50 years of the Emirates unification, half a century of remarkable growth, and the enduring spirit that turned this nation into the global leader that it is today. The scheduled NYU Abu Dhabi celebration activities and the rich content that we've assembled to mark this special occasion are listed on a new website, but I'll give you a preview. The events include student-led activities throughout the week, a festive display on campus later this week, and a presentation by His Excellency Zaki Nosebe on the history of the UAE and his work at the site of Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, the founding president of the UAE, which will take place at the very beginning of Hekaya. I encourage you to visit the site to see the lineup of events. On this 50th anniversary, we celebrate a nation built on a vision of inclusion and prosperity for all. We reflect on the achievements that this young nation has accomplished, and we celebrate the diversity that has allowed so many people, including us, to call this place home. Just take note of the people you meet on any given day in Abu Dhabi and across the Emirates. Take note of the different cultures and backgrounds represented, the religions practiced, the foods cooked and eaten, And you will sense the commitment to acceptance and coexistence that this nation champions by opening its doors to the people of the world. NYU Abu Dhabi shares and is built on those same values. And I'd like to take a moment to reflect on the country's dedication to human development, to education and innovation, to heritage and culture, to environmental stewardship, and to tolerance and inclusion. These values make living and working and learning here an inspiring experience. As Provost Arlie Petters mentioned at our Flag Day ceremony the other day, NYU Abu Dhabi has already been a significant part of more than a quarter of this country's history. We first came here with our vision 14 years ago and began to build programs. And over the years, we have grown together with the UAE. We've played a part in each other's development and purpose. We've also been through a lot together since then. Last year, we quickly adapted to working and learning in a remote world. We were challenged to endure and to continue providing the educational and cultural experiences our community has come to expect. Our campus community rose to that challenge and worked together to make that possible. And we embodied a bravery and spirit that I am so proud of, while we also had the unwavering support of the UAE. This country's response to the global health crisis has been very effective, and we are most fortunate to be the beneficiaries of such dedication, care and compassion in protecting public health here and around the world. We are thrilled now to be back on campus, pursuing our mission in this great nation and continuing our journey to belonging, both on campus and in the UAE. This Golden Jubilee year is a celebration of hope and optimism and of the embrace of the remarkable history of the UAE. Together we will look ahead to a great future. This year, as never before, we join in magnifying this country's spirit and resilience and in celebrating the strength of the Union. On behalf of the NYU Abu Dhabi community, it is an honor to celebrate the nation that invested its vision and confidence in building a university that prepares students from the UAE and around the world for personal fulfillment as well as global leadership. To the UAE then, Mabruk. Happy National Day, and let's begin now by closing our announcement with the national anthem.